State Building.
Oh, man. We got family. We got a Grammy Award winner in the building. We got Meghan Trainor in the house.
Hit me. Wow. Thanks
How's
for that.
it going, girl?
So good. I'm peaking. I'm so happy.
No,
Thank you.
haven't peaked yet. No. The
I
M
know,
train
right?
has just entered the station.
Just begun.
Man,
30.
and here we are. It's been 7 years since you hit the stage, and you're starting to. I mean, are the nerves there? Are you excited? What's that feeling like?
Tour.
Ready for
I'm
Timeless?
terrified, but I'm also excited because I'm way better than I was back then. You know,
Okay.
practice makes perfect, and I'm 30 now, and I know what's going on. I know what I want to see on the screens. I know like how I want the tour to look, and we're already making set lists. I know my little brother's gonna help me build an intro and make it like the coolest show. We luckily have more hits, so now there's like I don't need to do covers. I'm like, here's my hits.
Playlist is thick.
It's thick, and it's like, duh, they're not gonna be ready for that, you know. And it's now we're battling of like which song deserves that spot, you know, which is a great problem to have.
How does this feel to have had the time to grow, to mature, to work on your craft, and to become a better Meghan, to now be in this space?
It's just there's way less fear. I used to be so scared coming into interviews, like, what am I gonna say? Now I'm like, let's roll.
Let's go.
And now it's fun finally. You know, at first it was scary, and I was like, please, oh please play my songs. I still am like that. I'm like, please play my songs.
We're playing them.
But I feel more confident coming in, and I'm like, did you see my cool husband? He's here too. You know, like I have cool things. Do you see my cool friend Chris Olsen?
Yeah. You see Chris is in the building too.
Chris
Matter of fact,
is here.
Chris, pop into the
Chris
screen.
Olsen!
Chris Olsen! Tour mate.
Tour mate. He's going on tour with me.
Yeah. We bumped into each other a couple of weeks back at the Brit Awards on the carpet, where the outfit was giving like ninja chic.
Yes.
Yeah, remember?
It was. Hey.
At that time, Chris, I want to ask you this, man. Were you withholding the information? Did you know that this was about to happen and I didn't ask the right question to say, are you going on tour with Meghan Trainor?
I did know it was going to happen at that point. But honestly, up until the announcement, I didn't feel like it was real. Because she asked me and I was like, that's cute. You're so funny.
Pranking him.
No way.
No. And then a few moments later, like her team came in and was like, yeah, so did she tell you yet? And I was like, well, tell me about what?
Yeah, like,
the tour thing? And I was like, no, that's not. No, you're joking. That's not actually
it
happening.
was real
but
life.
Then I knew it was serious. So.
Oh my gosh! Wow! But it's not only Chris. It's Natasha Bedingfield.
Natasha Bedingfield.
Yo!
Feel the rain on your skin.
Goosebumps.
Feel it. Yeah.
I mean, when you think about these amazing people going
Paul
along,
Russell.
Paul Russell. Yeah. I mean, you've got so many family members, some friends going on tour with you.
My
going
older
across
bro is DJing.
Like, come on, fam. What does that mean to you to be able to include those who mean the most to you?
First of all, before anything, it's like, I can't believe they said yes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just texted all of them and I said, Natasha, thank you for saying yes. I said, Chris, I was talking to my managers like, do you think he'll say yes?
Really?
Like, oh my God. I was like, I don't think he wants to because he acted like I was joking. And I was like, he hates me. He's not going. And then when he said yes, I was like, are you for real? Like, will you do this for me? Because that's like a favor for me. I don't know. It's like
for real.
For real. Like TikTok fans will come just to see you.
Okay.
And then they'll be like, peace, you know? But it's just the coolest thing ever. I can't believe my bro, he's going to DJ. He doesn't know how, but he's going to learn.
You going to learn today.
He's going to learn today. I bought him a DJ set. I was like, figure it out. It's called YouTube, you know? It's online.
TikTok
so
taught me.
He's taking lessons, and it's cool because he's going to play. I would never thought my brother would say this, but he's like, I'm going to play all the songs you're not going to play.
Wow.
And I was like, that's how much of a fan you are of me,
Yes.
dog? Like, you don't want to put like, to the window.
You don't want to play the club bangers?
To the wall.
You're talking
I was
album
like,
cuts of mine?
he's like, oh, you're right. We should play some bangers. And I was like, well, wait. So his set's going to be great.
I can feel it in your heart. I love you, Chris, but now
Love
it's all
you.
about Meghan. Yeah, round of applause for Chris.
Round of applause for
Yeah, love you,
Chris.
Chris.
Goodbye.
But that must fill your heart, like you said a bit ago, to know that you have a plethora of songs to pull from. You get to engage with the fans, and from your vantage point on stage, what's that like as a performer?
I haven't done it in so many years that I'm gonna sob day one because I've done like because of COVID, like I wasn't doing shows, and so it's been 7 years, and it's like gulp. Everyone knows tour was hard for me. I had to do vocal surgery after both my tours, so like it's scary going into it, but the fact that I have so much support and love and my kids will be there, I'll be like, let's go. We got this. And I told my older bro, because he wrote a lot of songs with me after not performing for so long. He's a writer on Been Like This. And I told him, I was like, when you see the crowd singing every word as loud as they can, it's unlike anything else. And you're like, I wrote that line. Yes. Like, he watched T-Pain singing along to the song, and he's like, that's T-Pain singing the words I wrote.
I mean,
and I was
he's everybody's favorite.
He's everybody's
we've seen
favorite.
How you in the hubby and
out of all my collabs,
down.
everyone's like, T-Pain. I'm like, I know, dude.
Have you wore the big ass chain?
Yes, he put it on my chest.
Yo!
He put Nappy Boy chain on my chest. And said, do you think that you would be cool if you wore this? And I was like, who are you talking to? You want me to wear it? And I wore it in the music video.
Go ahead.
And it's going to be so iconic.
Working with, and as you use that word icon, working with an icon, but knowing that he loves to work with you. What's that mean when this song came to life?
When he's in front of me in person, I'm like, you're my hero. And he goes, hero is a crazy word, dog. He's like, hero? I'm like, you're my hero. It's you. So we just laugh. We laugh so hard because he's like, I can't believe that you are my biggest fan. And I'm like, you don't understand my love for you.
Yeah.
Like, I told my husband, I was like, thank you for bringing me my favorite man of all times on my birthday.
On my birthday.
And he's like, our favorite man. Like,
He's collectively ours.
It's insane to me.
You did the right thing, D. You did the right thing,
bro.
Yeah,
my managers know how special this was to me, and they printed a picture from the music video of us laughing and looking at each other. I put it next to my bed. I FaceTime T-Pain. I said, show your wife how aggressive I am and how insane I am. It's us on my nightstand. I go, mwah, good night.
Good night.
Hero.
Good night, TP. Did you look? Boop, boop.
Good night, T-Pain. Yeah.
Boop, boop. Before you go to bed every night.
He was crying. He was like, no, you don't. I was like, yeah, I do.
What I love about this record is it's a true pop record. It incorporates, like, you know, that 20s, that flapper, that pop swing but it gives it this 2024 energy. I mean, it's a
that's my whole album.
Anthem.
We were like, let's bring old school music and let's make it really modern and let's put like 3 different genres into one. And we wrote for like quick kids, man. They're on to the next. Yeah. So my older brother's like that. He's very like, I'm bored. And so I played him a lot of songs and was like, if he can stick to the whole song and stay here and be entertained, we did it.
We got it.
And that's how we wrote.
Wow. So Timeless is full of this up-tempo, this self-love.
Oh, there's only 1.5 slow songs.
Wow. 1.5.
Yep.
Okay.
Because one's like a little slow, but like you could still vibe. You could still bounce.
All right.
You know? Sorry. And then Timeless is the big ballad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To have that be the title, to know that you are creating timeless music.
That's a lot of pressure. Shush.
No. We're talking 10 years all about that. You're
I
talking
know.
These records that
I'm trying to have these songs be played in 50 years and people are like, that slaps, you know?
Yeah, still.
Yeah.
I mean, I just said it's a little bit of pressure, but at the same time.
But I name my titles with a T for Trainor for family. So that's my wink.
Did not know
Secret.
that little Easter egg.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey. I want to rewind back a little bit of the conversation about bringing the family on tour. This is going to be the first time that the little nuggets get to, bop around. How fun and how crazy is it going to be?
It's going to be wild.
Yeah. Are you prepared for it?
I've been like asking everyone I know who's done this. I'm like, where does the crib go? I don't get it.
Yeah.
Like, what do I do? Do I build like a little shelf? Like, what do I do?
Where do I order those noise canceling headphones?
Yeah, where do I put them? And like, where do they go to sleep? You know, like in the hotel or are they on the bus? What do we do? So we're gonna like figure it out. And this is only like a 2-month tour, little splash in the water, a little toe in the water, you know. And then if we're good at it, we'll be like, let's keep going.
Let's keep rolling.
You know?
But you have venues like Madison Square freaking
bucket
Garden.
List. Yeah.
Come on. You're talking.
I don't believe it still.
Are we in the Forum in LA?
Yep.
So,
that was my bucket list dream. I was like, before I die, I need to be able to say I played at the Forum.
And now to say that you get to do these things, and I love asking this question, how proud are you of the work that you've put in? The fact that you get to reach these milestones?
I think I'll be more proud like after the show ends.
Okay.
I'm like, what if they don't show up, dude? What if they don't show
up? Yes.
So yeah, I'm gonna be very proud. My last show was the Forum, and I live in LA, so I'm gonna be like, I did it. We survived, and I played the Forum. I can't believe it because I've been to 100 shows there. Yeah, dude. Like, I also have been fighting for an earlier show, but they won't let me. I'm like, traffic. We got to get out of there. We got to go to bed.
We got to get it done. I asked this because you have had a lot of amazing records along the way. I don't want you to pick your favorite, but what are some of those that you can't wait to bring to life on tour?
Songs?
Yeah. Not just the new ones, but even some of the,
I know,
personally,
like-
I'm just going to say, I ran into that same trip where I ran into Chris when I was in the UK for the Brits. I got to see the Niall Horan show. Believe it or not, I was sitting just behind Sam Fisher. All Right is a slapper.
Is that a banger?
It is a banger.
It's an underrated banger. Thank you so much.
I had
Tell
to
everybody
him
you know.
that. So that for me.
Sam.
But what are some of those songs that you would love to see the crowd bounce to that you haven't? Maybe?
I haven't really. I've only sang at a bat mitzvah. I haven't really sang. I haven't sang "Made You Look" in front of like my crowd. So and it was so funny. This bat mitzvah. Am I saying it right? Bat mitzvah.
Yeah.
When I did it, the song was like just popping on TikTok.
Yeah.
And they knew the TikTok part, the chorus. So when I did the chorus, they were screaming. These 16-year-old, 13-year-old girls screaming every word. Then the verse came on, and they went
Silent.
And I was like, oh my God, what's going on? So I'm excited to play for my fans and see if they know the verses. But also been like this. That's why I was like, let's start with that verse.
Yeah.
That ooh-wee, she got that booty. Because it's also my wink at bass.
And let's focus on that before we wrap up the convo here. This song here, it's powerful. You know, when you really listen and you really dig into the lyrics, it really is showing. Like, dude, just embrace who the F you are. Yeah, I mean, really, how dope was it when this did come together? When the final edit was finished?
Oh, yeah. It went through a lot of rounds because it had a empty hole for so long because I was waiting for T-Pain to do his verse. And I was like, hello? Then he delivered, and then we like put it in the right spot. I was like, you got to come right away at the second verse. And then my second verse became the bridge with him.
Yeah.
But it was so magical hearing like the final version, and that's when it became like, oh, this should be our first single. Like, this is like a sneaky one that just popped up to the top, and a lot of people didn't know, and I was like, no, T-Pain's having a moment, like we should go now, and everyone, all my fans know how much I love him, like, please let me have an excuse to do a music video with T-Pain, please. And the music video is crazy. Like, I'm flying on a chandelier. I'm not allowed to say it, but I am on top of a chandelier, and I'm holding with all my body strength. I'm holding on for dear life, and I'm like, ah! And he did it for me. He sat up on it, and it was sick. But yeah, this.
Did he teach you how to drift yet? Did he show you? Does he still have the monster costume? You know what I'm saying?
No. But he danced like he was tired, and he like stayed up the night before the video, but he every time we performed he gave 110%, like dripping sweat, true performer, danced his booty off, like he was doing some of this stuff. You'll see in the video. And when I show people the video, they go, I forgot how good of a dancer he is. I was like,
the same way people forget how good of a vocalist he is,
and he's been like this, and everyone goes, who knew? And I'm like, I did. I've known all along, and I've been saying it.
All right, hold on. We were chatting before we came in here how much of a super fan you are, Megan. Of
oh no,
T-Pain.
don't test me. I want to throw.
But I'm not gonna test you as much as I feel like if I could find the mouse, the cursor over here. Can we sing along to one of these amazing T-Pain records?
Play Booty Work.
Because it just.
No, I just
sprung?
told you.
Are you sprung? Are you sprung off of T-Pain?
Why do I have to sing it?
No, we don't have to sing it. I just want to know, like, how sprung on a scale of 1 to 10. Got me feeling
things I'll never do if you ain't been. I'm telling you, I'm sprung. Hey, how she got me? T-Pain,
making Trainor sprung like I am too.
And if you notice, he didn't have autotune on that one.
No,
none. No one even knew. No one even. I was like, I've been playing it. I'm like, there is no tune on this boy. Not on this song.
Not on this one.
Not on this one.
To be in this space now, as we wrap up here, how full is the heart? How excited?
It's overflowing.
Yeah.
It's booming.
Yeah. So that was a stupid question, pretty much.
It's like, bleh, it's throwing up at this point.
What we love about you is that you have always been you. You have been true to your spirit, your energy. The music is exactly who you are, and that's why we connect, Megan, and that's why we're here.
Don't make me cry. It's too early.
not trying, but gosh, man, I love being in these moments where we get to have these conversations, and it just reiterates the fact that you are so, pinpoint who you are, and that's why we're gonna be here for Timeless, the album, the tour, and 50 years from now, we're still gonna be boop boop.
I'm gonna be kissing my T-Pain pic. Thank you so much, T-Pain. Thank you for being like the best at this job. And taking notes. I see you. You're the best at this.
It's just little.
Some radio stations I went to, they were like, "Oh, I haven't heard it yet," and I was like, "But you're playing it."
Oh yeah, like no, I
what do you mean you didn't hear it? You're playing it.
Yeah, I'm not one listening in and trying to get all the T-Pain double lyrics yet.
Yeah, you gotta learn that verse.
Yeah, I gotta learn that verse. I'm gonna make a TikTok.
It's so easy once you figure it out. He says, "Baby, I want you to shake a little, make it jiggle, put that thing in the middle for Meghan and Pizzle."
Yeah, I caught that. Put the thing in the middle for Meghan, Pizzle.
So cool.
Yeah.
So I was like, he said my name. He said Pizzle. What?
Oh, Lord. This, ladies and gentlemen, is our Grammy Award-winning Meghan Trainor.
Thank you for having me.
From the top of the Empire State Building.